All right, grown-ups, it's just our time. I love the babies, but to help you, I gotta speak my mind. This segment's here to help you grow with book reviews, lessons, and things you'll be glad to know. If your little one's restless or looking to play, send them to my other playlist. The read-alouds there will brighten their day. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the Teacher Lady Show. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Behind the Book. I'm Miss Erica, the Teacher Lady, your fairy godparent when it comes to sharing joyful stories and growing young minds. Now, every single week on this show, we choose a new topic to dive into on behalf of our littles. And this week's topic is all about self-care. We want our children rooted in the practices in order for them to care for themselves, take pride in who they are, and just make sure that they are mentally okay. And of course, we're using picture books to be able to support this topic. But today we're going to be doing the Behind the Book review on It's Okay, where I will be going over the glows, what I think was done well, the grows, what I think could have been done differently, who this book is for, how do you utilize it as a resource to have a more robust conversation with your little one about self-care practices and more, all in this episode of Behind the Book, where we go beyond the pages to get to the heart of the story. Summary in my own words: It's Okay is a poetic reminder that you are okay, you're fine, you're doing better than you think you are, and whatever it is you're experiencing, you are not alone in that. It is just this gentle way to calm down and to remind children and even me as an adult that everything is going to be all right. The take home message for this book is genuinely to chill. Okay. The book encourages people to calm down. It reminds people that they are okay, that they're planted, and that they can take deep breaths. It gives insight on how to calm your nervous system. And just overall, it's this gentle reminder that we deserve self-compassion. And I love that. So definitely a lot of take-home messages around self-care and self-love. In terms of target age group, I would go 3 years old. This is definitely a book for younger children. I would say by the time they get to 5, they might be able to express a bit more about it. But overall, you can go young, and it is well illustrated as well. So the child gets the message both by way of the words as well as those illustrations. Who this book is for: this is really a staple book. If you're a counselor, a guidance counselor, a therapist, an educator, a parent, it really is a book that you want children to have access to because it helps to pause them in the moment as they're having anxiety, stress, frustrations, or just learning how to care for themselves. This book is an excellent resource to be able to do that, okay? Glows. I have so many glows because I absolutely love this book. I love the poetic kind of words of the book. I love the simplicity of it. I love that it's easy to follow. And more than anything, I love that it's a reminder that it'll all work out. I feel like when we are in the midst of stress and chaos and being overwhelmed, which in some ways that's kind of where I'm at in my life, where I feel like there's just so much going on, and how am I going to do it all, and who's going to do dinner, and what about the kid and my husband, like blah, 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 blah. You kind of get into this frenzy, right? Children are the same way, and we really do need a resource that reminds us you're good. Like, chill out, breathe, Notice where your feet are planted. And so one of my goals for this book is that it does all of that. I love the word choice of it's okay, I love you, I'm with you today. I love the reminder to put your hand on your heart as you say it. It's okay, I love you, I'm with you today. I just feel like it was really well done. And then my last glow for this story that I'll share for today would be in the back of the book, there is this section that says, be your own friend by trying some of these exercises. And then it kind of gives this list that you can do when you are feeling anxious or angry or you just don't feel good in your body. And I love that. I love when picture books really go the extra mile in providing resources or additional insight to the people that are reading them. So that is definitely a glow for me. In terms of growth, I do not have any. The book is very well designed and made with a lot of intentionality and love. And I just love it. It's definitely a feel-good book. It's definitely a book you need to go find when you're having a hard day or a hard moment, when you need a reminder that you're on the right track or doing the right thing. It's also a strong reminder to trust yourself, to trust your intuition, and to just calm down and breathe. So I definitely recommend you get this book. You can check it out. There is a link in my description box below, but it's just a good one to have, okay? Discussion points to have with your child. More than discussion points, I would practice. Like I would literally practice the exercises that the author shares with us. One of them is to take your hand, put it over your heart, and to say, it's okay, I love you, I'm with you today. Another glow for this book for me is it's not a girl's book or a boy's book. It features a diverse number of characters doing the same exercise. And so that is definitely one thing that I would do with my child, as well as some of the recommended activities in the back of the book. So for this one, the discussion points with your child is relatively simple because the author kind of gives us that insight and information on some things that we can do with our child to help them to regulate their system as well as to care for their self. So definitely check out these extra goodies in the back of the book. And then another discussion that you can have is around their toolkit. I feel like every single person needs a toolkit for when things get hard, when your body starts to feel jittery or anxious, when you're frustrated, when you're angry, when you're not feeling well, when you're confused. What are the things that you have in your toolkit, in your arsenal that will help you to get past this moment, that will remind you that you're beautiful, that you're powerful, that you're okay? Because a lot of times we'll create these big stories in our head that are not accurate, okay? So talking to your child about creating their toolkit might have some of the exercises featured in this book. It might be a song that really helps calm them. There might be a podcast they can listen to that helps to calm them. And just finding the things that works for your child is going to be very, very important for their overall self-care. My final thoughts is that this book is definitely one you should have on display. People should be able to walk past it, read it, and remind themselves that it's okay. I love you. I'm with you today. And I absolutely love that. Thank you for learning with me, for growing with me, and for being part of this book loving community. If you did not know, I am also an author and an illustrator, and I would love for you to check out my work, as well as something called the Empathy Library, which is a pay it forward initiative. So you can go on the website, donate what you can, and that money purchases books to children in need by way of giving intentional libraries that reflect the identity of that child. So check out all of that. Make sure you check out the read aloud on this story. Also purchase your copy and add it to that library. Thank you for learning with me and for growing with me. Until next time, remember, it's okay. I love you. I'm with you today. Bye.